Hi guys, my name is Chetan and welcome to my channel English with CD. Today we are again discussing the cue card topic, which is the part 2, speaking. And it's a video which is coming after a very long time. I'm so sorry, I was a little tied up with my home chores, so couldn't make up a video. However, now I'll ensure that I'm coming up with regular videos on Ielts speaking and other topics as well. So the topic for today is describe an activity which you think is a waste of time. It wastes your time. The questions are what it is, when do you usually do it, why do you do it, and why do you think it's a waste of time. And before I go ahead, please like the channel, subscribe it, and share it as well with your friends and family members. And I'd like to begin with the vocabulary words so that everyone is able to completely comprehend of what I'm saying, understand. The first word is unscrupulous, which means unwanted. Squander means to waste time, money, chores, tasks. Fondly, we can say with love. Crash on bed is an idiom which means when you're dead tired, just want to sleep. Another word is backseat, again an idiom which means sometimes you have things which are not your priority, so you take it on your to-do list, last thing to do, so they take a backseat. Another word is lure, which means attract, or you can also use the word entice. Next is addicted. It's kind of a habit, like some people have this addiction of having tea in the morning or drinking milk at night. They can't sleep before that without having it, without drinking it. Next word is ticking, basically used in case of time. It means that the time is going on, the time is passing, every minute is important. Next word is priceless, a thing which money cannot buy. There's one more word which I've used. The word is washed out. It's actually an idiom. Washed out means something which you don't remember at all. Sometimes the memory is erased out as well. So erased out, washed out, a similar meaning. Okay, so now let's quickly begin with it. In between also, if there's any word which I've used not mentioned here, I'll explain you that in between too. So let's quickly begin with the topic. So although I try not to squander my time in unscrupulous activities, still, as a human being, one cannot be completely productive 24 hours. Today, I'd like to express my thoughts on YouTube. Realistically thinking, it certainly is an activity, if done in limits, can fetch you a great amount of knowledge. However, at the same time, it is very rightly quoted that excess of everything is harmful, and believe me, that is true as well. Whether you're eating, whether you're doing something, even at times it happens that you are doing something which is highly important. However, if you do it with very minute details, you go wrong. Okay, so let's continue. So it normally happens that at night when I crash on my bed, even though my mind is completely washed out from other chores, I still get hooked to the social media app fondly known as YouTube. It so happens that I think it just be a few minutes. However, unfortunately, the time flies and those minutes actually get converted into hours. And that really happens, guys. And I'm sure with you also it must be happening that when you watch YouTube, you start watching Instagram. You can use Instagram as well instead. So you're kind of watching reels again and again, and you don't realize, and the time passes. You just think before watching it that I'll probably be watching for maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, hardly. However, when you actually look at the clock, oh my god, it's like 1 hour, 2 hour gone, and then you feel tired in the morning. So we shouldn't be doing it. Okay, so something important is, let me continue. Converted to hours, wherein it is not that something important is being viewed. They're just random things. Random basically means, something which you are just picking up with no thought into it. Whatever is coming on YouTube, whatever is coming on Instagram, you use that. Okay, so next is, give me 1 minute. Okay, it gets so addicted that the watch which is ticking in front of me every second, reminding that I should quit, takes a backseat. I feel what if I'm not into it too much? The time can be better utilized on reading or spending more time with the family, which in return will lure more knowledge, and most importantly, this time spent with the family is priceless. So this was about the part 2 topic, guys. I'm so sorry. I was actually watching. I was trying to make sure that I'm speaking word by word of what I have written, because sometimes what was happening in the past videos, a lot of my viewers who were watching the videos commented that whatever is there you speak is not what is written in the subtitles. So I was just trying to sync with that. However, thank you so much for your time today, for listening to me. I'll be posting up regular videos in part 1, part 2, and part 3 as well. Tomorrow I'll be posting a video on part 3 of the same topic. So thank you so much for your time. You have a lovely day ahead. Bye-bye.